All right, coach. We're taking a look here at the shuttle hurdles. Now, the issue that your first kid made here is he took 9 steps to the first hurdle. So let's count here, lane 5. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so that right there just threw him all the way off. I'm not sure if he's left leg or right leg lead leg. He might be right leg lead leg, and he was thrown off his rhythm, so he just kept going with the left leg. But, regardless, he should be taking 8 steps to his first hurdle. So establish which leg is his lead leg, and then the opposite foot should be in the front block position. All right, so if he's right leg lead leg, then his blocks are correct with his left foot forward. But then that means he just has to push harder to really make sure that he's taking 8 strides into the first hurdle so that he can successfully take off with his right lead leg. All right. Now the second kid here, he did pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is pretty good. Still just crazy upright. Like they really need to get comfortable putting their chest right on the crossbar. It needs to be that exaggerated. It'll never be that way in a race, but that's how it has to feel. And then the same thing, the trail leg just stops working. So it clears the hurdle, and then the trail leg basically waits. See, that's waiting. That's what how Maurice Wignall used to hurdle back in the day. All right, but what he wants to do is keep pulling the knee up, 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 up. I talked about this in the last review for the open races, and hold the dorsiflexion in the trail leg. Still look good because the angle was good enough to, take some good speed, and so he went by this kid. But the trail leg still needs to function better. All right, now we got third leg here, and I think this is Dean here, and he did better than he did in his open race. That trail leg is really pulling now, and now he's getting more force in between the hurdles. See that? So that's good. Now he wants to keep that same thing going, but he wants to allow the lead arm to continue swinging backwards. So it's kind of like the lead arm waits, and then it swings back. All right, so trail leg is a lot better. Now just make sure we keep everything in sync and balanced. All right, but that was actually better than the open race. Then we got Clayton here on the last one. I'm really not sure what happened. He takes 8, and then he 3 steps just fine the first 2 hurdles. 1, 2, 3, and then here something goes wrong here. I guess he saw the hurdles, were staggered there, and he felt that it was off. So he goes 1, 2, 3, and that would have been fine if it would have just opened up normally. But then he stutters, and basically that's the end of it. And you see how much time he lost right there. Look how far back this kid is. That's the difference between 3-stepping and 4-stepping. Then he 4 steps again. Or wait, is that 4-step or 5-step? Let's see here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4-stepping. All right. And so, we just gotta I don't know what he can do to fix that. I guess maybe if you run a shuttle hurdle again next time later in the season, make sure he gets a few reps with these hurdles facing the opposite direction so he's a little more comfortable. But at the end of the day, it's also going to come back to the aggression. Because if he's taking enough aggression through this first hurdle, it's really hard to mess it up. It's like even if you chop down, you still chop down into a proper 3-step rhythm. So, one thing is the visual, he got disoriented a little bit there. But really, the true underlying is that he's still just not running aggressively enough. He's still thinking too much about hurdling rather than just racing to a finish line, which allows things like this to happen. Because if he was aggressive enough, he wouldn't have noticed any difference, regardless of what the hurdle spacing is, and he would still retain his natural 3-step rhythm. All right, so you guys can run, I don't know, maybe 5 seconds faster between, Clayton fixing this and your first hurdler getting the 8-step approach down because he can probably 3-step. He looks like he's got some decent speed, but as soon as he 9-step, like bro, it's over there. All right, so make sure you fix the 9-stepping in practice. He has to know which foot goes in front to ensure he takes off with 8 strides and also takes the proper lead leg that he wants to hurdle with. All right, but other than that, the 2 middle legs did pretty good. I think this is Ponka here, and then this is Dean here, and so they did a pretty good job. All right, coach, I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Talk to you soon.